in any way do you feel that safety was compromised by the fact that ethnic minorities and women, if I may finish the question, were favoured over others?
Kay, there was absolutely no drop in operational standards, no drop in any standards. There was no discrimination against any group. But as I say today, and we've been very clear on that, but today we are here to focus on the loss of Her late Majesty the Queen and focus on what we will do to contribute to the national mourning.
Of course, her role was to uphold law and order. Do you think the law was broken by the RAF?
Well, as I say, there were no standards were dropped. There was no discrimination against any group, and I'm here to talk about the what the Royal Air Force is doing, and the Royal Air Force's phenomenal record of operational delivery from the north of Norway through to the Mediterranean, defending NATO airspace, defending our allies. We're in the Middle East, tackling threats to our security from the pernicious, violent extremists.
And we thank you for your service, ideology. And of course the service of your personnel.
And nothing that no approach to recruiting or any measures that we've taken to recruit from the widest pool of talent in the UK workforce has in any way detracted from our operational standards and our operational service.
One other thought on that before we move on. What's happened to the senior leadership that was responsible for those practices?
Well, we've been very clear on where we stand on that, and I made a video tribute to Her Majesty the late Queen over the weekend, and I recall standing on the Battle of Britain forecourt where Her Majesty vividly recounted her experience of seeing and her memories of seeing the Battle of Britain fought and won in the skies above London in 1940. And that link to the Royal Air Force, that sense of history that she brought, that constancy in everything that we've done to protect the nation over the 70 years of her reign and will continue to do into the future. I think that's what matters today, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on.
And she appreciated very much the service by your military personnel, as I'm sure the future King will as well. But, to ask the question again, what's happened to the senior leadership that were responsible for those practices?
Well, we've been very clear we've been very clear where we stand on that.
Are they still in post?
As part of the work that's been going on, we've said, as I said, we've been very clear where we stand. We will continue to examine our practices. We will do everything we can to recruit from the widest pool of talent in the UK workforce because we need to, and we will do that without any drop of operational standards. We will be very clear. We will be very clear about how we approach any attempts to widen that pool of talent, widen our diversity. And we will continue to protect the nation. We will secure our skies and patrol our seas.